Yo, yo. Can y'all hear me? English? What's good, bro? Christian, Slim, what up? What up? Can y'all hear me? Cool, cool, cool. I don't be streaming like that, so I don't be knowing when crap is working and when it's not. So chilling, chilling. Ah. I just got this news. Sixers got Dwight Howard. I like that a little bit. Little Embiid back up. Minimum deal 1 year. We take that. Yeah, bro. Honestly, I just wanted to run the live stream, see what it looks like on see what it looks like, on YouTube. I don't really be streaming, so I just wanted to see, what it looked like. I'm actually gonna be working on updating my mods on 2K21. I might test sliders a little bit. I'm definitely gonna test sliders a little bit. I'm only gonna stream for like probably an hour. Um, I just want to see like what the I haven't played. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. I have not turned this game on since the last time I was editing for Modding Monday, so I don't really be slagging a little bit on the sliders, but I want to make sure my mods and everything are up to date and looking good. Talk some b-ball with y'all. Probably not. I don't think a whole lot of people are gonna stop in, but see if I want to put some mods in. Yeah, I for my sliders really I gotta work on the player movement. Like, I hate the player movement in the game right now with my set. I have to, and I know what's causing it. It's just I gotta balance out like the acceleration sliders. Um, because I got it at 0 right now, and when you bump the acceleration up from 0, it causes issues. I don't know if they work. There's no way to test. So I had like 100 people say, how do the sliders play on next gen? I really don't know. It's just a matter of somebody trying them out and letting us know if it plays good or if it doesn't. Considering I don't have next gen and I'm not getting next gen, it's just going to be a matter, um, a matter of people, giving feedback and stuff like that. I want to take a look at the default rosters. I know they added all the rookies. They added all the rookies. The Sixers rookie doesn't have a cyber face, which sucks. But and let me head over here real quick. If I go into the Discord, I think somebody actually uploaded. Hey, look at all these courts. I'm about to. Yo, 2K22 is gonna be crazy, man. I think. And a couple things about 2K22, right? Number one, like we all saying, yo, 2K22 is gonna be crazy. Look at this Jazz court. That's hard. Look at all these courts. 1TK dropping some fire. Shout out. He makes real good mods. Bulls green joint. So the thing about 2K22, right? Like we're all like assuming we're gonna get next gen to 2K22. And I hope we do, obviously. But like, I hope we do. Because if we don't, I'm going to be a little upset. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this, because this has just been kind of something I've been thinking about. I don't know if mods in 2K22 are going to be what they are right now. 2K, you can't act like 2K don't see this. Like 2K sees what we're doing. 2K sees we're outworking them. Where is that Cyberface at? Someone did him. Yeah, right here. That looks like him a little bit. Two K sees us outworking them. We're outworking the art team. You know what I mean? We outworking them. I'm outworking them in the gameplay department. Are they gonna look at the modding community and say, "Hey, how can we monetize this? How can we make jokers buy mods for VC?" I don't know. I don't know. I know a lot of y'all aren't really into modding and stuff like that, but I know they tried it with Skyrim. Trying to get jokers to pay for mods. So I don't know. We will see. Rockets got Christian Wood. He's a good player. 3 years, 27 million. Laker fans are tight right now because Dwight had tweeted like, I gotta check on 2K77. I'm actually not I'm not even part of like developing. I like, don't get me wrong, I'm not part of 2K77. I just made a trailer for those guys. Because I wanted to bring some some attention to the project. I'm low-key about to head over there now, see if they got any updates. You talking about Westbrook wants to leave because the owner supports Trump? Look, what y'all gotta understand is a lot of these owners and rich, upper level jokers owning these teams support that dude on the low. So if that's a problem, he needs to focus on his own money. That's what I would say. I'm on NLSC right now. I just got a pop up. I'm not the biggest Russell Westbrook fan anyway. I don't know. I don't really know how much his play style can fit into a winning type team, to be honest. No, he's a fun player to watch, right? He's a blast to watch, padding, the stat sheet and does so much. I don't think, and this is just my opinion, I don't think other good players enjoy playing with Russ. You know what I mean? You look at the KD situation, you look at Paul George, and now Harden. I mean, you kind of at some point have to ask how many I won't say superstar because I don't call Paul George a superstar, but Harden and KD are superstars. You kind of have to ask how many big time teammates do you need to translate your game into winning, postseason winning. And Westbrook, some of the statements from Westbrook is that like he wanted a bigger role. And so like my thing is, if you go to Houston, you know you're not going to have the ball in your hands. Because I think most people will probably agree, if you have to pick, are you going to have Harden having the ball or Westbrook having the ball? Most people are going to choose Harden. But that is what it is with the Rockets. They're a good team, but I just well, I mean they're a good team right now, even if they keep everything exactly how it is. Um, I might have to mute this. I really don't want to get any like copyright type bull crap going on with my stream. I got music volume off, so hopefully that's enough. See something real. Okay, see something real. Yeah. No, I just wanted to make sure the music was off. Is LeBron the GOAT, like the greatest of all time? Um, no, he's not the GOAT. I think I don't really I so believe it or not, I've never liked the GOAT conversation. I think it's weird, to be honest. I just think the LeBron I think and I know I kind of have a weird opinion of it, but I don't like I never liked the LeBron and Jordan comparisons. I think the game is so different now that you can't compare what they do. Um, and I'll actually start off by like ripping Michael Jordan a little bit. I don't know if Michael Jordan would be able to survive what he went through um in today's day and age with, you know, all his nonsense off the court, gambling issues and blah blah blah, all that crap. But at the same time, LeBron wouldn't have been able to do what he does in terms of like leaving teams and things of that nature, trying to get the perfect fit on teams. And like I've been really consistent, and I always want people to know, like, I don't care like what people think. I do not like LeBron and the way he has switched teams, but I don't like anyone that does that crap. I thought, the whole thing with the Clippers was just whack. Like, you're just trying to buy a chip real quick. Like, just 1 year build a chip. I was hyped when the Clippers lost. I don't hate LeBron. Like, some people are like, oh, we just wanted to see the Clippers beat LeBron. Not even. I don't like what they're doing. The Nets right now, if they try and go get James Harden, I hope they lose every game they play. I don't like that crap. But at the same time, what I say it is LeBron started all of that. Now a lot of people would argue the Celtics started that, but in terms of calling guys and all that good stuff, I never really ripped KD that much because LeBron teamed up with two of the, and I always say this for probably the rest of my life. LeBron teamed up with two of the top 5 players of his draft class. I will never, like, that's goofy. Like, I don't even respect that. So that's just my views. I've been very consistent. I don't like that teaming up crap. I think it's whack. You know what I mean? If your team is gonna go get dudes and trade for dudes, that's one thing. But let me get on the phone with every free agent and build that Heat team. I thought that Heat team was so whack. I thought those chips that they won in Miami were so whack. I'm just like, okay, like those Heat players don't love you. Those Heat players didn't watch you grow, didn't watch you develop. I would love to see Giannis stay in Milwaukee. You know what I mean? But let me hit you with the devil's advocate. Milwaukee has to do their part to make sure they put the surrounding pieces around him to make sure he wants to stay. Because if they don't, that boy is gone. So I hope they can, because I like that. I like guys staying with their teams. I like Ben Simmons and Embiid, hopefully staying in here in Philly. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here in front. The team got to do what they need to do to make those guys want to stay. But it is what it is. I try not to take it too seriously. These jokers, you go on Twitter arguing with dudes that have like LeBron, their Twitter usernames King James, 623, and got a LeBron James profile picture. I'm like, it's not that serious. Like, I'm a Sixers sports fan, so I don't really stand any one guy like jokers do LeBron. But in terms of, is LeBron the GOAT? Why did I forget my camera angle? My bad, y'all. In terms of, is LeBron the GOAT? No, I don't think he's the GOAT. I don't think LeBron would be what he is in a different era. But I'll say the exact same thing about Jordan. I don't know if he could survive with the public spotlight that he has. Come to me. All right, so excuse me, guys. Right now, I'm just I'm doing some testing on the acceleration sliders. No, I don't want it to come off as like what I want dudes to do, right? People have the right to do whatever they want. My problem with the whole KD situation was people got mad at KD for like making that decision to leave Russ. And I'm like, we don't apply that logic to any other aspect of our lives. If your boy, and real quick, let me just cut right here. So you see, like, when you bump the acceleration up to 100, like I just did, if you watch LeBron James here, for some reason, when they get boards, they do like this weird sprint up, and then it creates transition opportunities. I like the way the game feels with the acceleration up, but I can't have this ruining transition. But anyways, back to what I was saying. We tried to apply like this logic to Kevin Durant that we don't apply to any other aspect of life. Dare I even say we don't apply to other races, right? If one CEO leaves one failing company and signs on with another, we're going to call him a good businessman. And that's that. If one of your boys gets a new job and leaves a job, and one of your boys comes to you and says, yo, bro, I was stressing every day at this company, and I just finally got with one of the best companies in the world with all types of talent, you wouldn't say to your boy the things people say to KD on the internet. So that's my take on that. And we all know the problem with KD's move to Golden State was not that the league didn't become fun. No, it was mostly people that really, really like LeBron James and knew he was never going to be able to beat that team. So, again, I would have loved to see KD try and stay in OKC and win one for the small market. But I'm not going to sit here and tell that man what to do with his family. Like, this man, and then the other thing, real quick, the man was in OKC for 9 years. Don't sit here and act like that boy didn't like owed OKC something. OKC brought in a couple different coaches, and no matter if anybody wanted to say it, the reality of the situation was nobody could get Russ under control and get that man to actually play like a point guard. You got to call that what it is. And KD finally said, like, yo, I'm out of here. So I would have loved if it would have went differently, but it didn't. I would have loved if the situation in Golden State went different, but it didn't. And it is what it is. And I'm not in the business of trying to tell grown men what to do with their careers. That's just goofy to me. That's what the ring room for. Um, yeah, and they were just terrible. Like, right? Didn't they blow a 3-1 lead? The OKC versus Golden State, I forget. But my whole thing is that was something we weren't used to seeing from KD, right? In terms of just choking. Um, Russ had a track record. Russ. I don't want to say blue because that OKC team was way too young to beat the Heat, but Russell Westbrook was terrible versus the Heat. I know he had that one really good game where he had that crazy stat line. I don't remember off the top of my head. I do apologize for that. Oh, I think my controller died. But Russ had some really bad games in the finals. Russ has had some pretty bad playoff performances. And correct me if I'm wrong, please, somebody, but Russ didn't even win a playoff series after KD left. So that's kind of was my original point. I don't know how, much Russ's game even works for the playoffs. Yeah, and I remember he had that 140-point game. Um, I really it's so weird because I actually really really hate that Heat team. I hated that team. Like I just thought that was just the goofiest team I've ever seen. Like I had no respect for that Heat team. I actually like it. So if you want to understand it better, the way people felt about the Warriors is the way I felt about the Heat. And no, I'm sorry. The way people felt about the Warriors was the 73-9 Warriors that KD joined was the way I felt about that Heat team. I was like, this ruins basketball for me. Um, and I just didn't understand why the energy was so different when I'm like, yo, KD went and did the exact same thing. But you know how it is when it comes to LeBron and his fans, which I try to tell people I'm a LeBron fan. There's a limit. Like, relax with the dude. Please, sometimes. Like, it don't have to be that serious when it comes to LeBron. I get it. He's one of my favorites. The same way people go to war for LeBron, I go to war for Iverson, but it's just sometimes like, can we just be objective about the dude a little bit? Like that's all I ask. Um, and here I'm just watching these transition plays a little bit, and I'm sorry guys, I don't usually stream like my slider testing, which because it is boring when you're trying to get certain things to happen a certain way. But this is like one issue that I'm trying to fix. I'm trying to see if I can fix this, but keep the acceleration slider at 100. I don't know if I'll be able to. Um, well, Snake, right? The KD being a snake, that just got out of hand. Um, in terms of like a Twitter thing, I've never heard another NBA player call him a snake. Um, when you're a snake, right, that means you betrayed someone. I think the concept, right, of a snake means you owe someone something. And I asked somebody, and nobody can answer the question. What did Kevin Durant owe the Warriors? What did he owe them? I'm sorry, the Thunder. He was there. Was he not there 9 years? You there 9 years and you got me you first of all you botch. Everyone wants to praise Sam Presti when the man gave James Harden away, for potato chips, and chose to max. I'll never forget the trade, right? We'll never forget the trade. Wasn't it Kevin Martin at the time? And then Kevin Martin was a lovely player, an 18 point per game player, but he never did anything for OKC. Wasn't it Kevin Martin? Was that his name? The dude with the weird jump shot? I don't know, whatever. I just remember they gave Harden away and chose Ibaka. As soon as they gave Ibaka that money, Ibaka looked like he aged 12 years. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it's now Dylan Curry's my favorite player. I think one of my favorite players, other than Embiid, but I don't think he's the best player in the league. He's really good though. Um, Yeah, but and another thing I'll say is I don't know if it's about KD wanting to join a winning team. It's like you want to do what's best for you. Like why would you not go somewhere where your life gets better, where your job gets better, you make more money? Um right? Like I don't know. So that's not Snake to me because like I said, the number one thing about Snake is you owe someone something. I don't think he owed Westbrook an explanation. Westbrook owes the world an explanation why the man can't play in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Westbrook owes KD an explanation. So, right, I don't like the snake thing. You guys never have and never will see me call Westbrook a snake. Um, you know what I mean? That's just me. Oh, get yammed on. I don't agree that LeBron gets carried by his teammates. He's probably the best player of our generation. I feel good saying that. I think LeBron just makes sure he's in a position where he's not going to have to do everything by himself. Um, because we've seen what happens when LeBron has to do things by himself. We saw the Cavaliers. Oh, that was nice. I actually got beat backdoor there. That was cool. We've seen what happened as soon as Kyrie left. So that's that's one thing, but yeah, that's kind of the double-edged sword that is LeBron. You remember when Kyrie was playing with LeBron? They were interviewing Kyrie and asking Kyrie if if he sees LeBron as a father figure. And I'm like, what the crap? Like anybody's gonna want to leave if that's the type of way people see you. And one thing you have to understand when you're playing with LeBron is you're never gonna get the credit, no matter how much you actually do. Oh my god! Oh, jeez! What was that? Yo, he just made that man fall. What in the world? Oh my goodness, that was crazy in practice mode. Jeez, the snatchback is still taking lives. Um, I don't know if I agree. I don't agree. AD should have been Finals MVP. I thought they all did a lot. I thought LeBron was the motor of the team. If they had given it to AD, I would have understood it. He hit some big shots down the stretch, but I liked um I like LeBron getting Finals MVP. That's all good. Um, yeah, Embiid is a troll. We know that. AD does have a bigger impact on the defensive side of the court. We know that. We definitely know that. But we gotta give LeBron credit for basically playing point guard and kind of holding it down for them. The last great 2K. In my opinion, I think I want to say I actually forget. Well, is it 2K17? I think 2K17 had really good off-ball CPU. It might have been 2K16 though. I actually got to double check. I think you're actually on point with that. I think 2K16. Nah, it might have. I don't know. I don't know. It was either 2K16 or 17. It definitely wasn't 18. One of those 2Ks had to this day offensive ball movement by the CPU. Okay, am I thinking 16? You said it's the worst of all time. I got to double check. I don't remember, but one of those 2Ks, it was either 16 or 17, had very, very good off-ball CPU ball movement, and my slider set with it was crazy. And I low-key want to look into that now. All right, let's check 2K16. The crazy thing about 2K11, and I keep trying to tell jokers, is that they still haven't, like, 2K. It's wild to me that 2K16 still does things better than than games now. 2K11, I meant to say, still does things better than the new 2Ks do. Who's the best team? You know what's crazy? I would like to still say the Clippers. But man, I can't stand that team. I don't like them at all. I think they're mentally not good enough. I don't think Kawhi is good enough mentally. I don't think PG is good enough mentally. Um, I like if you said I can't say the Lakers, I really do want to see what Brooklyn comes up with. I think you're going to see in my opinion, I think with the Sixers having a coaching change, and us finally surrounding Ben and Joel with shooters, I think you're going to see a big jump from Philly. So right now, if I had to say, I think Denver is going to be in that conversation. If all of their guys can take the next step, if Jamal Murray can take the next step, Denver is going to be really good. Jokic is obviously one of the best big men in the game. A lot of people think he is the best. I like Embiid a little bit better because he plays both sides. You can't deny the firepower of the Nets. Period. It is what it is. It's KD and Kyrie. If they do what they do, they're going to be close to impossible to beat. You like the Warriors without Clay? I don't like the Warriors without Clay. I don't like the Warriors without Clay at all. You're gonna have Steph. You're gonna have what's his name? Who's the new dude? Kelly Oubre. You're gonna have Wiggins. I don't like Wiggins. Draymond hopefully can get back to doing what he does. And then the new kid Wiseman. They're gonna be good. They should make the playoffs. Especially if everybody stays healthy. And now, see, I think the Celtics. I don't know what the Celtics are going to do. The Celtics need some work on the roster. You have Kemba. Kemba didn't do a lot in the playoffs. Obviously, you have Jaylen Brown, who's a really good player. I think a little bit underrated. I'm a Duke fan. I know all about Jason Tatum. He's a good player. You guys don't have a center. Right, you don't have a center, and you're paying Kemba a lot. I think the Celtics need to make a move. I don't think they're ready to compete for a championship this year at all. I think they need to make a move. Yeah, it's time for y'all to commit to Tatum. That's no doubt. He's definitely the best player. But it's a little bit hard with Tatum because Tatum's not a real ball handler, right? He's got a great handle, but he's not a facilitator. I love Jason Tatum. He's one of my favorite players. I wish the Sixers had drafted him because, me watching him at Duke, I know his game and have been watching him since high school. You guys need a playmaker. All jokes aside, I would have, loved to see maybe y'all get a Rondo or type guy. Yeah, I personally, I think NBA 2K11 is the best 2K of all time. I think that it was the best 2K of all time. But one thing that I want to say is that we have to kind of find out if companies caught lightning in a bottle, right? And I don't know if 2K is capable of making another 2K like 2K11 because they haven't shown the ability to balance money making with Park and caring about the sim community and the gameplay in terms of making a game that people want to play other than Park. People don't load up 2K and play seasons that as much as we used to. I used to get on here every night and play 12-minute quarter games, full games. People don't do that anymore because the gameplay is not innovative. And it's just basic things like basic layup animations that I'm saying, like, why did a game they made 10 years ago do better than a game made today? And then they every year they launch the game with an issue that to me is borderline game breaking. What was it? Wasn't it 2K19 or was it 2K18? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. 2K18 or 19, the one where you could drive to the rim regardless of ratings. Like you could literally just press turbo and walk to the basket and no one could stop anybody, just regardless of anything. I know D for 3 made a YouTube video about it, and we were arguing about it on NLSC, and I said, oh, no, it's easy to get to the rim, and he was saying, oh, it's not, it's not that easy. Yeah, it was one of those games, and I'm just like, nah, and I ended up telling him, like, nah, you're right about that. This is mad goofy. I don't like it at all. And I'm just like, play the game a little bit, right? Over the summer, you're working on the game, and people, you said, oh my goodness, they couldn't make the changes because of the pandemic. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You're a zillion-dollar company. Figure it out, right? You launched 2K21 with I don't remember if you guys saw me on Twitter or any of the ball physics glitch where when you are playing on real shooting percentage, you shoot the ball and it can just shoot 80 feet into the air. And I'm just like, you've been working on the game for a year. Nobody caught that at all. Nobody saw that. And it took you guys 2 patches to fix this. So, every year it's something. I look back at 2K20 now, and I definitely say I took it for granted because it's a better game than 2K21 all around. I said that I wish they could take the signature size ups that they have in 2K21 and just add them to 2K20. I would never play 2K21 again. So, but that's what they do, every Sweet Jones, what's good, bro? Every year they launch the game with something that I don't like, something that's kind of favorite city jersey. I can't lie, that Hornet City jersey is wild. I really like the Hornet City jersey that launched with that court. And I actually don't even remember all the city jerseys, to be honest. I don't like the Sixers jersey. The Celtics jersey is not bad. It just looks like a practice uniform. I don't know what they were going for with the Celtics joint. No, I feel you. The Bulls have like this weird, where is theirs? I think I installed it. This is the Bulls City jersey, which is weird to me. I don't really understand the color scheme behind it. It's cool though. I don't have a mod for the Cavs one. I think I have a mod for the Clippers. I think this is the Clippers one. I got mad Celtics modded jerseys in here. I don't even know if they're real. Like, I have this one. This one I think y'all wore last year. It's pretty hard with the gold. That's pretty tough. I don't even know where this one came from. I never seen the Celtics wear this. I guess they wear it. That's a cool one. This white one's a little bit crazy. This one's cool. Oh, is that a concept? Bet. The gray one? I thought it was a concept. I just didn't remember. So yeah, I got a couple Celtics jerseys on here. SJ, nah, I think 2K20 is better than 2K21 overall. Yeah, overall, I think 2K20 is the better game. Oh, so the gray one, this is a real jersey. The Hawks have this MLK thing. I don't know if that's actually, I don't know if that's like going to be considered their city jersey, if they're also going to get a city jersey, but they got all new jerseys, so they're cool regardless. The Heat City jersey is the awesomest thing in the world. So I dropped my slider set for this year, and I'm trying to tweak the ball movement. It just feels weird. The game overall plays better with the acceleration at 0, but it just makes guys feel a little bit sluggish. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that one. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the movement. Part of me wants to make Miami just this their main, this their away, this their alt, and then just go with like this as their city and just keep it like that. Because I love the Vice stuff for Miami. Then we got the Hornets joint. It's pretty hard. Oh, the Kings City jersey is pretty cool. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't want to say anything the wrong way. It's just the game doesn't feel right. And I'm not saying 2K20 felt great because I kind of fell off on that game too. It's just I thought there were improvements that they could have made for 2K21 to make it a really good game, and they didn't do it at all. Doughboy, I really like these Kings jerseys. I really, really like the Heat. These ones, they're really hard. Like I really like these jerseys a lot. Um, people were roasting the Knicks for the city jersey. I like the Knicks city jersey. I don't know why people are roasting them so hard. Hey, MJ needs to do that one-on-one for charity. Come on. Come on now. I've seen this jersey for the Lakers floating around. I don't even know if it's real yet. If this is going to be their official city jersey, that's a really tough one. The Magic have the orange. It's just, it is what it is. The Mavs have a couple cool options. I think this one and this gold one too. Callum, what's up, bro? The Phoenix jersey's tough, and check it out. The Phoenix jersey is tough, right? And I was looking on 2K Specialist. Look at this. Oh wait, no, where is it at? No. Maybe I was on NLSC. Somebody made a court to match. Where is it at? Hold up. To match the jersey. Look at this concept Thunder court to go with their jersey. And look at this one. Look at this. Like, this dude is dropping heat. Like, he's got a couple Suns concept joints that I think I'm going to download. I don't know if I like this one better. I think I might like this one better. But yeah, there's a lot of cool, concept courts and things of that nature coming out right now. I guess this is the Raptors court that they're going to be rocking. That's actually pretty cool because it has like that little design going across the wood. I saw the what do I think about Kobe's career? What do you mean? Like in a nutshell? Like where does he rank all time? Like versus LeBron or just in general? You guys got to understand how I feel about Kobe Bryant. I'm a Sixers fan. He's real. So here's the thing, right? And like I said, like I don't, in terms of the GOAT stuff, I don't. So I don't even want to even say this because this is the conversation I don't like having because I just don't like. First of all, I don't like talking about the dude's legacy because he's not with us anymore. One, but I'm gonna just say it, and this is just me. I get it. LeBron can win 18 chips. He can nine-peat. He can win every chip for the rest of the time. Um, he'll never be what Kobe was. And that's just me, right? Somebody like LeBron will never mean as much to me as someone like Kobe. Because you can talk about stats and padding the stats and triple doubles and a well-rounded game, but when he's just coming to someone just being a cold-blooded killer and sinking and swimming with one franchise, Kobe, that's just here for me. And Kobe had a different mentality. Kobe, that's why I don't really like comparing LeBron and Kobe, because even though their careers cross paths, they're not even really from the same type of generation, same type of mindset. The way Kobe came across, the way Kobe got his rings mattered to him. And I don't think it matters to LeBron. I think LeBron, if he can get 8 rings, he'll get 8 rings. He'll go play with Steph and in Golden State if LA, ends up going downhill. That's how I feel. And I could be wrong. Everybody can agree and disagree. I just that mental part of the game that we know Kobe had, and in my opinion, I feel like LeBron has shown he doesn't have. It's just that's what means the most to me. And you guys got to understand how I came up. I started watching basketball with those young, those Sixer teams, with Iverson, and the only reason Iverson doesn't have a ring is and I know Kobe asked for a trade. There was plenty of times where they thought Kobe was going to leave, but he didn't. Obviously the whole Shaq situation became impossible to, for them to coexist. And I get that. Phil Jackson took off, I get that. But, you got to understand the reason Iverson doesn't have a ring is because of Kobe and Shaq. So that what he ended up accomplishing, no matter if there was ups and downs, with the whole case and with, all the ups and downs, Dwight Howard, and think of all the different eras of Lakers that Kobe, went through, good and bad. That's what he said, after he dropped that 60 on his final game. He said no matter how good it was or no matter how bad it was, he never ran from the situation. And I'm not going to sugarcoat, because jokers want to hear me say something. LeBron ran from Cleveland, LeBron ran from Miami. And then he ran again from Cleveland, right? So that's just me, right? That's just me and my views. LeBron saw D Wade's knees going in Miami. And again, this is where we kind of veer off a little bit, because people are going to say, oh, whoa. He just wanted to win one for the land. It's real convenient to go back to Cleveland when you have Kyrie and the first pick, Wiggins, which you ended up swapping for Love. Now I can go play with 2 All-Stars again when Wade's not what he used to be and can't even play a full season. And Bosh is Bosh. He's just, his style is just different. And then the same thing happened in Cleveland when he left the second time. Just, I'm, going to head to the beach. And, then I'm going to team up with, another top 5 player at AD because he's with the same agency. Like I've been very consistent. And whether it's LeBron or it's, Kyrie, that's just not the type of stuff that I really respect personally. I don't know if you can make a case that Curry is better than LeBron. I like Curry a lot. He's one of my favorite players. It's weird because I actually think we're at the point where Curry's underrated, right? At this point, I think Curry is underrated. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Like I think I don't think people understand like what Curry being on the court does to another team's defense. Like the fact that we have to worry about guarding a man the moment he, comes over half court. That's one thing I don't think anyone ever really pays attention to with Curry. But I'm not ready to say he's better than LeBron. He needs a couple more rings, I think. I think if they are tied in rings, I think LeBron's statistics put him pretty comfortably um over uh over Curry. That's just my views though. I think they had updated. I think LaMelo's gonna wear two. His cyber face. Does his cyber face not look weird to anybody? Like I feel like this man's head is too big, but maybe I'm tripping. His head is definitely like very big. I don't know. Marto, what's good, bro? Good to see you, man. My favorite movie of all time is a weird one, but it is what it is. It's The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. R.I.P. Sean Connery, though. Real talk. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's his neck, bro. This man's neck looks mad weird. There's some Lamelo cyber faces on 2K Specialist. I think we can take a look at that. Probably look a little bit better. Take a look at this one. Jay, no, absolutely not. Not. I never buying next gen never crossed my mind ever. It never crossed my mind. It was never in the conversation. This one looks a little bit better. Yeah, the gameplay's different, and from what I've seen, because again, I don't have next gen, so I think from what I can see, yes, the gameplay's different, but I wouldn't say it's better. And I'll say this too: when I found out the PS5 doesn't support 1440p, I uh, that was a deal breaker for me. I'm not paying $570 for a freaking game system. And mind you, I got two 1440p monitors. They were 600 a piece. Like my one monitor costs more than the PS5. I'm not gonna buy a monitor that my I'm not gonna buy a game system that my monitor doesn't support to play 2K. Like, and the game looks like very similar. It looks better, but what I've been trying to tell people is you guys gotta understand, I'm not coming from console 2K, like I'm coming from PC 2K. So you take PC 2K with reshade and mods, it doesn't look like the PS5 version still looks better, but it's not that much better to justify me spending $570 on a console. And this is another thing people are not talking about. These consoles launched with no games. Like, you thought I was paying $570 to play 2K and Spider-Man? Nah, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. So I'm good on PC over here with mods. These new city jerseys are coming out. I got them. You on console with your $600 PS5? You don't, right? So, and I'm sure that stuff will be added to the game eventually. But that's the good thing about being on PC. You don't have to wait. Montrezl Harrell is going to the Lakers. Doughboy, when has it ever been like you hit that the nail on the head there? When has it ever been a good idea to buy the first version of anything, really? Like, I don't like the Harrell uh signing it all for the Lakers. Do you think that makes them better? I mean, AD doesn't play the five, so he's is that just going to be AD's backup? I guess. Are they going to play them together? That's weird. What did Pat Bev say? Why can I not find Patrick Beverly's Twitter? I have not seen a mod yet for Memphis's new jerseys. They're hard though. He said, "What?" Yo, man, how these jokers finding out on Twitter? Well, the one thing about the PlayStation 5 I love it, right, is that the and don't get me wrong, like there's no shade on Xbox. I don't the reason I don't like Xbox is because I only play console games for exclusives. So Horizon Zero Dawn, Persona 5, God of War. So, the Xbox doesn't really have those games. The one thing I like about the PS5 though is those faceplates, the white faceplates are removable. So I think you can like get black ones already. So that's pretty hard. Like I love that design, but I made I've been talking about this for years now. You gotta sometimes, in terms of being a consumer, you have to speak with your wallet. And you launched the PlayStation 5, right? And said, one, we're launching it with 1080p, 4K, and 8K. 8K? Do we even have 8K TVs yet? Okay, boom. Your competition, the Xbox, launches with 1080p and 1440p and 4K. So, also, my whole thing about it is the only thing about the Xbox is most of their exclusives come to both Xbox and PC. So it's not that I don't like the Xbox, there's literally just no reason for me to buy it, right? So that's just the issue with the Xbox. And then when you're Sony and you come out and say, yeah, well, the PlayStation 5 we could add 1440p. It's not a hardware issue. It's a software thing. We could patch it in, but we're only going to patch it in if enough people ask for it. All right, y'all tripping. Hit me when that patch drops. Because when you drop the 1440p, you will get a customer out of me, but you're not getting a dime from me before then. That's just, come on. Your competitor has it. There's a market. A lot of people have 1440p monitors. I'm not gonna go ahead and support that if you can't support a resolution because you don't feel like it, and then you have 8K. And again, if you only did 1080p and 4K, that's one thing. But you have 8K on there, nah, I'm good. My gaming PC is not crazy. I got an 8700K processor. And I have a 1080 Ti. Whenever they come back in stock, I'm gonna get the 3080. The 3090 is a waste of money. The 3070 is even a good card to be honest, but I'm gonna get the 3080 just to future proof a little bit. Yeah, it's really no nothing crazy. I'm trying to think. Do I have any pictures of my PC set up? But like when I initially built my PC, I had two graphics cards. I had two 1080 Ti's to do SLI, but SLI kind of fell off. Um, and SLI is not really the wave anymore. So ever since SLI fell off, I just went ahead and sold my second 1080 Ti. I'm not gonna upgrade my processor anytime soon. Probably in the next 2 years, I'll look to do that. But I am gonna upgrade the graphics card because playing on 1440p, my monitors are 1440p, 144 hertz. Um, so I really like um I really like playing high refresh rate. And see, Doughboy, the thing about 4K is I'm not a fan of 4K. Like it's no and like 4K is great, obviously, but I like high refresh rate more than I like high quality. So I'd rather play a game personally 1080p or 1440p at 140, 160 hertz than something 4K 60. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, they're starting to come out with monitors now. They're like 4K, 140 hertz. But you got to think what graphics card is pushing that. Even the new 3080 that just came out isn't pushing that type of stuff. Well, I mean, as long as LeBron and AD are there, they're always gonna, that pick and roll is always gonna be deadly. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like the Harold signing. I don't. I mean, unless he is literally just gonna be a bench scoring threat with AD on the bench. I like it in that sense, but it's a okay signing. You still have that pick and roll threat that you would have AD in AD when AD goes to the bench. Um, but that's kind of all that is, right? I don't think I would ever see um AD and Harold playing together on the court at the same time. Yeah, Doughboy, when you start playing at high refresh rate, it's just different. I don't know how else to explain it. Everything's different. Um, the graphics always are great, but I mean, once you go to 144 hertz, and you know me, I like playing shooters too. I don't do a lot of shooters on YouTube and stuff, but like when I'm playing like Call of Duty, and you really have that thing at 144 hertz, you're aiming and stuff like that, and action, fast paced games, bro. It's so different, man. It's worth it so much. Yeah, and I wonder, bro, like, is the Harold signing as much about the Lakers getting better as much as it is about them trying to somehow make the Clippers worse? That's an interesting signing there. I almost feel like they could have spent that money a little bit better. Schroeder, I've never been the biggest Schroeder fan. Um, I don't. He's a good player. Definitely an above average bench player. I don't think he's definitely not a starter caliber player. I don't think. Um, I like Schroeder. It's just I don't know. We got to see how he plays in the moment, right? Thing about Schroeder is he's never been asked to do what he's going to be asked to do in LA. play, side by side with LeBron, and really make big playoff plays now. We have to see how he handles that load. Now, Slim, I have been seeing that they've been coming out with new AMD stuff. I've never been an AMD guy, but some of their benchmarks look a little bit crazy, especially um, in the CPU department. I've never heard of the Radeon 6000. How much does it cost? Radeon 6900. A band. I could type. My mic is in the way, so it's hard for me to see. Oh shoot! I don't
know about you guys, but
let me mute that real quick. I don't know what's going on copyright wise. Whoa! Oh, like tax and stuff. Yeah. I say 300 for shipping. What's up with that? Oh, so it's not even out, so we don't even know. Oh, look at the comments. It's not out from a month to now, so how do you know? Oh, that's whack. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Jay's 2 Cents. He's an awesome YouTuber. I watch a lot of his crap. Okay, but yeah, I like I said, I've literally never had an AMD build, but I see them coming on strong. So before I invest in, a 3080, which they're not anywhere to be found anyway. We'll have to see. All right, now before I get off of this stream, I did want to make a new modded folder. Yeah, but bro, it's the same thing. The same conversation we just had about the consoles and with the graphics cards. I'm not playing these games. I'll see y'all next year when I can go on Amazon and order one like a normal freaking human being. I'm not gonna sit here and on Walmart.com refreshing for a PS5 and come on, bro. I don't got time for that crap. Like this crap doesn't make any sense. All right, I wanted to check out I know DB's just dropped a new lighting mod. I don't know anything about I don't know anything about streaming, so I don't know if I'm allowed to even show someone else's YouTube video on a stream, but I am because I'm trying to download this crap. Yeah, oh no, DB's man, he's done so much for the community, bro. Just in terms of lighting and all that good stuff. So shout out to him. Um, Jay, I don't know if it's possible. I think you can get close. I think you can get close enough that you can't tell the difference. I don't know if you can get the exact same graphics on PC. Um, but like when I look at a lot of DBs, and I know I'm streaming, so the quality's not going to come out the same way that it should. But um, I know guys like, I mean, shoot, Marto had a reshade for 2K20 that looked just as good as next gen. Let me pull up his page real quick. Sorry, I'm working over on the other Yeah, Jay, man. I mean, I'm confused. Do you have PC or I mean, I've been very vocal about whether it's worth buying the PS5 or not. I don't think it is, but that's a personal decision, man. Um, I'm just like scrolling through my guy's Twitter feed right here because he had uploaded some really good graphics mod preset, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, I mean, bro, that's up to you. Are you gonna spend $570 on graphics? Do you? If you got the money, do it. Why not? Like, you're not if you already have a PC and you're gonna get the PS5 anyway, just do it. If not, like for me, I'm saying literally, like if I bought a PS5 today, I would not play it at all. There's no reason. You know what I'm saying? So there's literally no games for me. I'm waiting for the new Horizon to come out, and stuff like that. But um, yeah, I don't. There's for me, there's no point. Like I'm not gonna get the PS5 and be playing 2K on it, personally. But yeah, like I like the mods. Like I like being able to add my own jerseys and crap. Like that's just me personally, though. You got to decide if it's worth it for you. Yeah, I would never buy a PS5 for 2K. It's just ridiculous. You know, it's not worth it. But yeah, no, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to sway you any one way or the other. I'm saying if you're if you think it's worth it, do it. If you don't, it's and even me, I'll tell you this. I've always been a guy that sometimes I just like buying crap. But in this situation specifically, I literally could not afford I need it. I don't need it, but you know, I'm a content creator, so I want a game at 1440p 144 hertz. Um I cannot afford both a PS5 and a you know 3090 or whatever new AMD card comes out. I can't afford both. I'm going to have both at some point in the future, but for right now, I have to pick one. And I think while I'm enjoying my PC, I'm playing other games. I can't justify you know dropping that type of cash on the PS5 right now. Yeah, every day. Always choose the GPU. Jay, this is actually 2K20, believe it or not. This is Marto Luther. I was watching this video. Definitely check his channel out, bro. But these are the mods that he's using. He's using DB's alien lighting. So, you know, DB's always comes crazy with the lighting mods. So Marto, he does his reshade presets, and they're linked in the description of his video. And then he combined it with DB's lighting, which is on his website. So yeah, that's a good combination there, especially if you're still playing 2K20. Doughboy, I actually got to find that out because in terms of globals, it's tough. Because I actually, and let me get this pulled up here. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was gonna say. I actually don't particularly like the globals that have like crazy muscle tones. I do like it toned down just a little bit. Let me see if I can find the joint. You know what? Let me see here. This okay, it's on Shuajita. Shout out to him. Um this is the global that I'm using right now, Billows Global. It's got, pretty decent muscle tones. Now, the thing I like about this global is the fact that it also retextures the headbands and things like that. Now, the muscles are good. They're not crazy, but the sweat is good, but it's nowhere near like DB's joint. Shuajita is one dude. Um, but like he obviously hosts just like 2K specialist, he obviously hosts like other people's mods and stuff like this and stuff like that. So like, if you take a look at his website, I know he has like some projects that he works um on his own, but like his website will feature a lot of different oh, what's this? That joint is a little bit crazy. I don't know how I feel about this. This is a cool court, but I think the Nike checks right here ruined that crap. If he had just ditched the Nike checks, that joint would have been crazy. Jay, are you playing 2K20 or are you playing 2K21? So I don't even use like a whole bunch of mods like for graphics on 2K21. Um, you know what? Let me see here. I think I featured it. Yeah, this so I'm using right now. Check this out. Doughboy, man, I'm proud of the modding community too, bro. A lot of fire. Yeah, Slim, I do watch Dom 2K. He's my favorite YouTuber in terms of 2K YouTubers. Dave, what's good, bro? Yeah, Dom 2K is my favorite YouTuber. He's the only like park type YouTuber that I watch. And I watch Chris Smooth too. He's funny. But yeah, I watch Dom pretty much. He's the only one that I watch. What was I gonna say? Jay, if you take a look, this mod right here, it's linked. If you go to my channel and go to Modding Monday for 2K21 showcase number 4, it's linked in the description, the 30 team lighting. This right here is by Michael Vlutz. This is a really good graphics mod that overhauls pretty much all of the graphics. 2K21. Where's it at? Yeah, so this right here, as you can see, it's got a little graphics joint, and this has the lighting for every single stadium in the game. So this is a good place to start in terms of graphics. And then after that, I'm just waiting on DBs to drop graphics mods for 2K21. He has them out for 2K20 already, but not yet for 2K21. So I'm waiting on that. Matter of fact, he's got a file right here that I think I'm gonna try and download. Yeah, bro, definitely check that joint out. It's fire, man. Dave, yeah, man, what you got? Definitely let me know if you have something. In terms of lighting, bro, I'm all for testing lighting and showcasing a bunch of crap. Doughboy, bro, man, I can't wait till you come back, man. It's you've been doing a lot of fire for a long time, bro. Um, but we can't wait whenever you do decide to come back, bro. But man, we're cooling, bro. Like I said, that's the awesome thing about me, I guess, as a and this whole community is just like we're not going nowhere, bro. We're not going anywhere, man. Drama, all that good crap is gonna happen. We know that. I'm not going anywhere. Discord's not going anywhere. NLSC is not going anywhere. We're gonna be here. We obviously just had I saw Stove's back. Shout out to Stove, man. I'm glad to have him back. The thing about it is yes, we just had a pretty mass exodus with a lot of people going over to next gen. Shout out to them. But we're here cooling, bro, and we're gonna be here cooling until 2K shuts us down, Yeah, I did see Stove is back, so serious shout out to him. Um yeah, man, I like Stove's approach on some of the mods because he does some custom type stuff, but always keeps it to the point where is something that we could really expect. And I felt like it's crazy because Stove dropped his concept Raptors joint last year, and this joint looks just like the new Raptors jerseys they just dropped. So that was really funny. So shout out to Stove for that. But all right, D, I just got it. All right, so let me check this out here. I just finished downloading DB's next gen court lighting. It has Cavs, Bulls, Bucks, Sixers, and it has the global too. So I got that one. Um, oh shoot, yeah, and D, I just got the one you sent me. That's got everything in it, so I'm gonna download that too. And that one might take a while. Okay, it's by Dark 14. I never heard of Dark 14. Shout out. Jay, you trying to see the DB's joint? I can put it in right now real quick. Bet. I don't yeah, bet. Let me launch it up real quick. I don't know what it's gonna look like on stream, so I do apologize for that. But we can definitely see. I was actually trying to make a new mods folder real quick. And D, the one that you just sent me. Okay, yeah. No, I got you. Because when you download it, it says Michael Vlutz on it. That's why I was like a little bit confused. But I don't know if that's the same one that I had. But regardless, I'm gonna install it and see what it looks like. So I got this global right here, or this modded folder right here. Um, I'm gonna install. Let's put the global in. Yeah, no, I love it, bro, for sure. Bro, Doughboy, dude, freaking I forget. They dropped the Hornets City jersey at like 11 a.m. That boy had that jersey done at 8 o'clock, bro. Like, I was like, yo, they are wilding right now. I love Dwight on the Sixers. Huge. We can finally let JoJo get rest. And when he comes off the bench, you know what I'm saying? Our team doesn't fall apart. I love that. So real quick, I just installed the Sixers one. I don't know if you're supposed to install mods while 2K is running, but I'd be doing it. So let me go ahead and all right, let me launch this one up real quick. Yeah, Dwight to the Sixers. He tweeted like an hour ago, I'm staying in LA. 2 seconds later, Woj says, yeah, Dwight Howard to the Sixers on a 1-year deal. I'm like, yo, what the heck? My man, capping on the timeline. All right, I just launched 2K. That joint froze. Try that again. One thing I did notice with DBs is sometimes his global does like, and I have a reshade over it, so I'm gonna turn the reshade off real quick just to kind of see. Is 2K unrealistic? Yes. They don't. I Dave, I think they're gonna end up cutting Zaire. I don't know if they keep Zaire. We'll see. They picked up so many different guys. We'll see. But is one quick tip, guys, when you're testing globals and crap, change your quarter length to 4 minutes because it'll make jokers start sweating a lot and all that good stuff. Um, when you think about 2K and it being realistic and crap, you have to think, right? Like, are you really trying to emulate the NBA game?
What would you say your favorite New Balance shoes are to wear?
990s. I think it's more.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Yeah, and the Mavs just got Jason Richardson too, so good pickups.
That's beautiful.
Or Josh Richardson, yep.
Stunning and now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Howard in at the center position. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Green. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
Are you getting weird audio? I was getting weird audio too. I don't know what that was.
Now here's Simmons.
Give me just a second. Hold up. All right, that should have fixed it. Let me know.
Harris outside. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And now the 76ers on the break. Green leading the charge, and that one drops.
Running the floor beautifully in transition. I like when Green makes him...
So this is like what I've been trying to fix with my slider set. I don't even know what 2K is doing here. So like you get the board, like this is default. And like I'm so happy this is happening live. Default Hall of Fame. Look at LeBron here in transition. Like my man just like darts forward in like a really weird way. Like nobody would ever do. I don't know. I really don't like transition on default. It's really weird. And it like creates like watch this. If I want to throw an outlet pass, I now have Thibault. And yeah, that's what I did. And look, now I have a 3-on-2 because my G just did that weird thing, right? And so then throwing shade, I see. So then if you go to my sliders, right? Let me just take a long 3 so that we can get transition. As soon as that man gets, this is with my slider set. Watch these dudes. Look at these dudes. Soon as that man gets that board, these dudes are sprinting back and they're playing defense. None of that nonsense. So that's why I have the sliders the way I have them. Oh, he's about to hit Bron. Oh. That's why I have the sliders the way I have them. But at the same time, it does kind of mess up with the player movement. All right, we're going to stop that again. Watch. Boom. Board. Look at LeBron right here. Look at LeBron. Look at these dudes. Sprinting back, matching up. Nobody's doing any weird sprinting. And this is default, guys. This is default. I got Embiid in the post, though. Oof. Easy money. Barbecue chicken. It's okay. I don't know why it don't look that good to me. I want to give it like 2 seconds to let them start sweating. AD's got the headband on. It's okay. Looks all right. It looks good. Now that's just normal. And then I don't know if you guys will be able to see the difference when I turn reshade on. Look at that. Yo, them colors pop when you put that reshade on. Sheesh. What do y'all think of that? I don't see that look all right with the reshade. I don't know. That looks all right with the reshade now. Come on. Yes, sir. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Let me get somewhere where you can see it. So we right here. Let's look at all these colors real quick. We right here, right? Oh wait, that's a screenshot. I didn't mean to do that. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah, you know, low key, the skin tones are probably more natural with the reshade off. But come on, yo, y'all can't deny them jersey colors. Like, them colors are crazy. Give me a second here. Let me try and find that reshade. Yeah, in my normal, because I just made a completely new modded file. In my normal modding folder, I use billows. I stick with billows. I've always used billows because it's just less what you call it, like the muscles aren't as crazy. So this right here, shout out my boy Samuel. Check this out right here. This is the reshade that I use. He dropped it. I put it in the game. I've never taken it off. I think it makes the colors look great. It makes the whites look great. Everything looks great about it. And as you can see, if you kind of pair it with some other stuff, it can look even better. So dude's name is Samuel. He's a member of the 2K Modding Society. Shout out to him. This is his YouTube channel. Drop a sub to him. And he's got the download link in his description. It's the latest video that he dropped. So that's that. Danny Green on the Sixers. I don't even feel right. Oh, he laced that. Bracket, what type of cyber faces are you looking for, man? And we're going to take a look real quick. Had Harris come off the curl. Is the NBA rigged? So the answer to that question, Dave, is actually interesting because it's not actually, right, an opinion-based question. It's not an opinion. You don't have to have an opinion on that. Factually, we know the NBA has at times been rigged in the past. Oh, Slim, I can't stand you, bro. You just made my whole point. But if the I think there's a difference between rigged and fixed, right? Let's talk about that. There's a difference between rigged and fixed. Factually, there are people who have served jail time for rigging NBA games. That's factual. We've seen that happen. So it's not really a matter of is it rigged? I think the better question is if you watch a game, is it rigged now? Probably not. I think things are a little bit too spontaneous to, you know, let guys be walking around rigging games. And as you can see, and I'm just still trying to showcase the transition defense here of my slider set. Watch Matisse Thybulle, 22. He's got the board and watch him. He just sprints back. He's getting back on defense. So that's what my sliders does. I already told you though, boy. I don't want to hear that. Tobias Harris is a wanted man. That man is wanted. He robbed the Sixers at gunpoint. Paid that man $180 million for, you know what I mean? Tobias Harris, that man should be in prison. That he just robbed the Sixers for that contract. I was hoping we would trade him, but it's going to be hard to move that contract. But no, I don't think the NBA is rigged. I do think there have been times in the past where crazy crap happened. But like he said, right, the Knicks would be 80-0 every year if it was rigged because they're still like the highest grossing team in terms of making money. The Knicks, and they haven't been. I'm 27. They haven't been relevant since I've been born. So. I don't think it's rigged. Now I do think there are certain situations where, how do I explain that? I think there are certain situations where some funny stuff is going on. I mean, there's just so many different situations. I think the better question y'all should have asked is the lottery rigged? Because that I think there is very Slim. That's just facts. You don't even have to debate that. There's no debates. We know factually in 2002 the NBA made sure they rigged those games to, you know what I mean, for the Lakers. We know that happened. The game what was the game where they broke Steve Nash's nose? I mean, literally just beating Steve Nash into the I think there was some nonsense going on there. And I think Donaghy, that ref, was the one reffing those games. You know what I mean? There's a lot of nonsense that happened. And we know that happened. And it happened. And you hope that type of stuff never happens again so that cities like Sacramento and teams like the Nets, their fans can feel like they have a chance. And there's nothing like feeling like your team doesn't have a fair shake because they're not, a big market team. And I'm saying that as a fan of a big market team. The Sixers are the fourth, largest market in sports, I believe. This is a shot here with my slider set that the CPU would never take on default. And that boy just laced that crap. Love to see it. Name a team that's never been to the finals. I got no idea. Have the Grizzlies been to the finals? Questions like that are a little bit hard for me because I'm not like super old. The Nuggets, okay. Jay, the sliders are made for real shooting percentage. I don't know how they play on shot stick timing. Hold on, Dave. Let me see what's up. Oh, shoot. Dave, what am I looking at here? Let me bring this over. I don't want to show your entire DMs on the stream, but I think I just did anyway. We got Bob Mack. Oh, shoot. Oh, so this is for 2K77. 94 overall. That boy's a beast. I don't know why it's not letting me open it full screen. Oh, do I got it? Okay, here we go. All right, so we got Bob McAdoo. I don't know a lot about the older teams, obviously, because I'm not that old, but the Braves. Who used to be what team is now the Braves? Doughboy, I at least I know for okay, that's the Clippers. That's what's up. That's hot. I know for 2K20, Marto, he has like a reshade pack. And I think it should also work for 2K21. That he has like a retro reshade. So that'll definitely be something to look out for. Especially, Dave, you doing 2K77, shoot. Maybe even think about packaging one with the mod. That'll be big time for sure. There you go. Yeah. I figured you would be. Yeah. So. I got the rookie out here. All right, so let's look around real quick. So these guys just came in. So they're not like sweating or anything like that. I don't know how I feel about the skin tones with DB's global, the lighting, and the reshade. The skin tones, like he said, some of the light skin players do look a little off. But even like you see Seth. So that's a little bit tough. Yeah, Dave, I'm super hype about 2K 77. There's going to be a lot of good stuff coming. And just let me know, man, when it's ready, bro. I'll showcase it for sure on the channel. I haven't really found a good Kuzma cyberface for 2K21 yet. Because I know they had a lot of good ones for 2K20. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I think I would have to think about, whether I would want to use the reshade with DB's lighting. I'd have to think about it for sure. Mauricio, what's good with you, brother? I think you caught me right at the end, man. I'm tired. I'm about to go to sleep. This boy's got to be up for work in the morning. It'll be interesting to see what the Lakers decide to do. I don't think Kuzma's a great fit on that team anymore. Realistically, ever since AD got there. Mauricio, bro, man, we've just been cooling, talking, bro, looking at some mods, talking about sliders, man. This is what I try to do, bro, when I get off from work and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to do this more often. I think we streamed today we're coming up actually right on 2 hours. We'll definitely I'll try to do this a little bit more often. I honestly, Dave, I think Kuzma needs to be a three. I've always said he needs to be a three. Doughboy, bro, I do IT, man. I do IT. Network support for an insurance company. So, yeah, for sure, bro. I'm actually what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna spend like one stream and just like build a modding folder. Because that's what I was about to do. Just build like a modding folder and kind of call it like my must-have mods for guys, just to, kind of have like a base for people to start with. Slim, bro, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. It's been really hard, man. I know the feeling, bro. I have a lot of friends in the same boat. I actually, when I was, most people know, like I'm usually in Jersey. I live in Jersey now, but I lived in Jersey like 2 years ago. Took a pretty big, job in Atlanta. Moved to Atlanta. Lived there for about a year. And the pandemic hit and crap just went crazy. I came back, so I definitely know, things are crazy right now with this pandemic, bro. So just hoping everybody's good, man, because this is crazy right now. But yeah, Doughboy, man, I can't wait till you come back, bro. But don't rush it, man. Don't come back until you right. But we are all waiting for you, man. You've been putting out fire for a long time, bro. So we appreciate it, man. And I really wanted to just shout out a lot of these guys. I shouted out Den 2K. He's made so many different courts for us this year with 2K21. He's really been, one of the big guys making. I mean, this dude has made so many courts this year. Just pull up his thread, and I love he's making fictional courts. Look at this Thunder court. Like, this joint is crazy right now. Cavs, Suns, custom joints. Like, he's doing a lot of awesome fire for us. So shout out Den 2K, man. Shout out Monkey Man with his cyber faces. Shout out Los Josh, been making crazy cyber faces. I know somebody in the chat up there, Bracket, I think you were saying you wanted to see some cyber faces. Mauricio, bro, this is the quarantine cut, bro. Like, we don't have a lot of my one barber I used to go to is closed since I moved back to Jersey. So man, while I was in ATL and that pandemic was going crazy, bro. I had to learn to cut my own hair, so I'm getting there, bro. It's not as sharp and as crispy as it would be if I had just come out the barber, but I'm getting there. I'm learning it. That's a little skill I picked up over the quarantine. A Noob May Cry has dropped a lot of fire cyber faces. He just dropped a Drew. Actually, no, he didn't drop Drew yet. This is I'm Dave. I'm closer to Philly, bro. I'm 15 minutes from the Sixers. I'm right over the bridge, bro. I'm like 15 minutes over the bridge. So Noob has a Drew Holiday here. He hasn't dropped yet. This looking good. I want somebody to drop Drew Holiday with the fro, just so that we can have that. He's got a nice Marquise Chris here. That's fire. But he has a Devin Booker I wanted to showcase. Well, here's a young D Rose. That's fire. A little bit older D Rose too. Little D Rose pack. D Rose with the mask. He's got a Brandon Ingram. K Love, Clay. He's got a great Clay. He's got the best Clay around, for sure. And here's his Devin Booker. That's fire. Yeah, bro. Before I moved to Atlanta, I moved from Mays Landing, bro. So 5 minutes from AC, bro. So shout out. For the LeBron cyberface, I actually forget. I'm gonna show this one to y'all and keep it moving. This is, I mean, oh wow, I got to add on my own YouTube. We made it, guys. Dave, bro, let's do that, bro. Like I'm interested, man. I would love to learn, man. I want to learn. And like people like look at the YouTube channel. I literally do not know how to make a mod at all. I don't know how to make a single mod. But this is the LeBron Cyberface that I use. It's really, really fire. I think this is the best LeBron cyberface. It's got the body, and all that good stuff. Yes, yeah, that was in the first episode of Modding Monday for 2K21, I think, because it was the thumbnail. Yo, this is me in my freaking empty behind apartment. Oh my god. I freaking moved from Atlanta and my moving company was like 2 weeks late with my crap. When I tell y'all I was freaking I was sleeping on a blow up mattress, that crap was brutal. Cyber faces 756. Okay, so it's by a modder name Away. I think that's how you pronounce it. You said 2K21 to 2K20? Or was it the 2K20 to 2K21, I thought? Yeah, it's incredible, bro. He's killing it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do modding Monday this week. I might skip this week and then do the Monday after Thanksgiving. But there's so much fire coming out. I think I'm gonna have to because I don't want to get behind in showcasing this crap. But give me a second. Let me grab a drink here. This is a great John Wall here too, by the way. Let me maximize this so y'all can see it better. Yeah, the boy Kyle is doing like this. I've been watching him do like the cyber face. Holy crap, there's so much fire has dropped. I definitely got to do modding Monday because I haven't even covered half of this crap. Holy crap. I'm trying to look where, because Kyle was posting all of his screenshots of the joints he was converting. Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, look at these joints. KD, Kawhi. What's this dude's name from Miami? The shooter dude. I forget his name. He's a beast though. Bam, AD. My guy, this dude just posted what's his name from God of War. That's hilarious. 2K Modding Society, guys. Duncan Robinson, that boy is a sniper and a half, man. Dude is a straight up problem. Holy crap, that dude. Yeah, he made the 23 pack and he also hold on, let me look real quick and then I'm going to let you guys go with this one. Let me see. I had asked him to do this Zach LaVine. I kind of hit him on the side. Yeah, the 2K20 section did die a little bit. But I think it's a lot of it's just about keeping things fresh. But yeah, I had asked him to do this Zach LaVine, and I know he was working on this one because this joint's fire, but I know he was having some issues with clipping and things of that nature. And stuff like that. Yeah, Dave, the menu modding is awesome too. I love it. Yeah, man, I think it's just about, just keeping it moving, bro. And, I just know a lot of people did buy 2K21, and it's almost crazy because like 2K21, I think is a little bit worse than 2K20. So people kind of feel the need to mod it more. So, guys are going crazy over there too. So for me, I try to cover it all. I know the courts work in 2K20 and 2K21. I believe the jerseys work in both. But yeah, guys, that is gonna go ahead and oh wait, real quick, bro. I have a hold up. No, I have a great Jimmy Butler. Matter of fact, hold on, because I'm not in my modded joint. I don't know who my Jimmy Butler is though, so I gotta get back to you on that. I have a phenomenal Jimmy Butler. 21 mods, delete. Jimmy Day, and I don't know if you've seen the next gen scan. His next gen scan is trash too. That's the crazy thing. His next gen scan is trash too. Um, Hold on, Mauricio. This is your problem, right? If you look at, and real quick, I'm gonna show you guys this in dip. If you look at my mods folder, you'll notice I have a clothing folder, right? In my mods folder. If you ever get 2K21 mods, if you download a jersey, let's see if this one, and you notice it has a jersey file and a clothing file, you need to drag the jersey into the main directory, and you need to either drag this in here or open the content and drag this clothing resource file into your clothing folder that's in your modded file, in your modded folder. That's why it's not working for you. You see my clothing file has all these different clothing resource files. That's what you got to do. But real quick, let me load this joint up and show you Jimmy Butler, and I'm dipping. I don't know if you can't really get a good. This is my not mine, but this is the Jimmy I'm using currently. It's more like, you know, clean-ish cut Jimmy. I think it looks pretty good, man. I think it's pretty solid. I think this is one of the better ones that's you're gonna see. Yeah, no, this is a really good one. And no, Ruthless, there isn't really a yeah, he was mad scruffy in the finals. So I don't know if anyone made that. And I actually don't remember who made this one. And I don't think I covered it in Modding Monday either, which is wild. So I'll definitely figure out who made that. If you want to DM me maybe on the Discord, I'll double check, you know, when I get some time and figure out exactly who made that crap. Ruthless, no, there is no tight jersey mod for 2K21. To be honest, I don't think it's needed this time, just because the jerseys are already pretty tight and they do look good. T Mac, I didn't explain how to add to your global just yet. I'm gonna make a video going like in depth on that, because it's a good way to. Yeah, Mauricio, for sure. Hit me on Discord. Just DM me real quick, and maybe we can screen share or something like that and figure it out. I don't know what's going on, because honestly, it could be an issue with just maybe a specific jersey, right? It shouldn't happen with everything that you have. It could be just a situation where maybe somebody packaged the jersey wrong. I'm free after 5, so just DM me on Discord and maybe we can take a look at that. Let me see here. Yeah, so the way I do the globals, right? Obviously I got WinRAR, so you just really want to kind of double click it. Oh, Doughboy, bro, don't get me started, dog. I go crazy on Witcher, man. I was playing that crap on last night. The best thing that you can do is you can kind of sort in terms of the global. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. The way that I was doing it before is you can sort and kind of see what files have been edited and which ones haven't. And then obviously you can just, drag and drop to a different global file, whichever you want to do. But I'll go a little bit more in detail on that in the future. See this here. I don't think you guys have audio for that. This was me fighting like a freaking. I'm real off topic now, but that's not loud for me at least. This was me playing Witcher 3 modded, yo. Was getting my butt kicked, but I got a couple mods installed for Witcher, so it was a little bit crazy. Yeah, no doubt, Doughboy, for sure. Ruthless, the global that I use is Billows. It has better muscle tones, but it's not as exaggerated as some of the other globals like Stone has. And I like Stone's global too. It's just dudes are really Super Saiyan jacked, like Broly looking type dudes. So I don't know if everybody likes that. So I use Billows for that one. So definitely check that one out. He's dropped a really good one for 2K21. But guys, I am out of here. I'm signing out. Shout out to everybody that pulled up on the stream. It's lit. I got to do this more often. I do apologize. I'm usually super busy, and I do a basic 8 to 5 work schedule. So I be getting off work and be mad tired. But I'm gonna try and do this at least once a week, and maybe, as we continue to grow the Discord, grow the channel and all that good stuff, we'll try to do a little bit more often, guys. But I'm out of here, guys.